brushes too.
Yeah, I'm sure you've got
Yeah, I mean, obviously the front, but like we'll use all this, and then we'll touch up the decks, okay? And then get ready. Once that's done, we can do the bonnet, and then the outside will be touched up.
No.
Yeah, it's like
Because we lifted. Remember?
yeah.
So we are installing the exhibition Shifting Terrain Perspectives on Land in North America. And part of what was important about this exhibition is that it considers land from a range of perspectives, especially that of Indigenous people. And we felt like it was very important to include three-dimensional work, not just landscape, and two-dimensional work on walls to show the relationships to land and the perspective of Indigenous people. So these moccasins are well worn, date to about 1900. They're quite small, actually, made of native tan deer hide, and they've got these incredible flowers embroidered on them in embroidery thread. At the time, a lot of the embroidery on moccasins like this would have been made of moose hair, actually, that's been bundled and stitched into the hide to make these designs. But this artist chose to do something a little different, use the silk embroidery floss that would have been available at the time. Might have been a little bit easier to do, and it resulted in these delicate pink, white, and green flowers. When we pulled these moccasins out of storage, they in fact did not have a provenance. We knew they were eastern woodlands, so from the northeast region. However, research that we did as a part of this exhibition included reaching out to a scholar named Ruth Phillips, who is an expert and works with many, many Indigenous people in the Great Lakes area in the Northeast, looking at material culture. And she shared that these moccasins are likely Wendat. This is a native group you might have heard of as Huron, but Wendat is the preferred Indigenous name. There's a community nearby Quebec City called Wendake, and in the 1800s and early 1900s, there was a thriving production there. Native people would make moccasins for sale. These moccasins bear the hallmarks of being made there, which was wonderful because we are very interested in broadening the research that we have on items like this and being as specific as possible as we can in terms of attribution.
I mean, it looks pretty centered.
Precisely, but it's better to see the tops of the market. Did you see?
Yeah. So, like before, this was like flared out a bit more.
Mm-hmm. No, you did
Yeah.
a great job.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's really
And
nice.
like the whole front was like
And I got some good information on these moccasins.
The owner of these moccasins inscribed her name on a number of places. Her name was E. Beard. It's inscribed on one side of the moccasins and also on each of the buckled straps. The last thing I'll say, these floral designs, which would have been inspired by Victorian-era floral designs, not necessarily long-standing native designs, which had prior been more abstracted or geometric. Native people eagerly adopted these types of designs around this time to represent the natural world, and the floral motifs would have really communicated spiritual connections to plants that would continue to hold power in their communities.